So today was more eventful than yesterday. Uh, Ended up not having a big problem with Laura, which was actually nice. She We just did her thing, got money, and went about her way. Got a lot of stuff done. Got actually paid up on my bills, which was nice, and that was very relieving. A couple things to note. I did go to my old job, EC Asian Station. Went and talked to the manager. I guess he says I'm losing weight. I still don't think I'm losing weight. I still think I'm pretty big. But he says I lost weight. So, maybe everybody's right and I'm just crazy. But we talked about the car, and because for those of you who didn't know me before, I had that shitty Geo that kept burning oil and breaking down. So we saw the new car, and so he's making me the relief delivery driver for the store, which is nice. Means I'll probably get like an hour a week or something. Who knows? So that's one step closer in a better direction. Yeah, got all my homework done for once ahead of time. It's kind of nice. Uh, I talked to Lynetta Bresnan, and we were talking about California, and she, I guess, wants to go to California every summer. Her and her husband go, and this year, for some reason, he doesn't want to go. And I'm like, well, I'll go with you, because I want to go to LA Convention Center the first week of July so I can go to Anime Expo. And it looks like she's okay with that, so she's going to figure everything out, and so it looks like there's a high probability I'm going to make it to California this July. All I got to do is make sure I find a hotel room. I got to try and call Junior because he never answers his phone ever since the other Friday. I don't know what was up with that. He just, sounded all pissed off, said he was going to call me back, hasn't called me since, so I think I've given him enough time to get his shit together and figure out what's going on, so I'll just call him after I'm done with this. And interesting revelation about my relationship that came to mind. James and I were talking last night about how him and Amanda aren't sure how long their relationship's going to be because she's graduating, and she's going to be going and doing all these other things, right? And I got to thinking about it, and I thought to myself, Brianna's not going to plan on graduating for, I think 2 more years, and I'm another year after that. So we have all this time to figure out where our relationship's going to go, So I think, I've told her that since I feel that I'm overwhelming her right now with communication, that she should be the instigator of communication right now. And I think she liked that. So, we'll see. We did talk about her going back to school. I guess she isn't going this semester, which I thought was, that's fine. But she does plan on going back next semester, and she says she's going to need my support for that, and I'm all for it, do whatever it takes, because, it's hard doing that kind of stuff alone. She's got her parents, and she's got friends, but, she needs me too, and that's rather comforting, I think. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. So, I think that's going to develop well. Let's see. Didn't get to sleep too well this morning because of the cats again. Unlike Tiger saying, I want attention, this was the two of them running through the house, and they decided to jump on top of me. Now, it may not seem like a big thing, but these are 2 10-pound cats, so, I could just imagine small children, and then, ah! So I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was just so tired, I didn't want to, took a bath, went back to sleep, was barely able to get up in enough time to go meet up with Laura, so, yeah. See, I have 2 things. There's 2 problems with that. See, one, I can close my bedroom door at night, and then one of the cats will start baying at the door, and banging like the larger cat. He literally slams the door with his body, and until I wake up, and then if I keep the door open, then there's a chance they're going to wake me up for petting or like they did this morning, and I don't want to have to take sleeping pills just for the goddamn cats. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yes, you can say, well, Chris, they're not your cats, and that's to a point. That's true. They've lived here for what, 3 years, right? Well, yeah, 3 years, and so Lura hasn't taken them out of this house once. So honestly, they're kind of my cats. That Lura, I mean, Tiger has one of those caller things with the security thing where, if she gets lost, they call. It's my contact information, not Lura's, and when they needed shots, I took them out there, not Lura, I mean, Lura paid for it, sure, but still just the same, you know. I think at this point, the cats will most likely be in this house for a very long period of time. I don't foresee her taking them anytime soon, which is unfortunate for them because, I mean, they grew up with her, and so, eh. But I guess we can look at it with kids is the same way. You get children every, like with myself, I get to see Hannah every summer and Christmas, and Jennifer. Well, I don't get to see Jennifer at all, but I'm working on that. And so getting the availability to see my kids, it's always a treasure for me. I usually plan my entire life around that 3 weeks, well, 5 weeks total that I get to spend with Hannah, and then, yeah, hopefully I can coincide Hannah and Jennifer together with visitation. That way, I'd like that because they're sisters. They should be around each other. Being an only child, it's hard for me to understand the concepts of brother-sister relations, that kind of thing. That's why I have the friends I have. They're the closest people I have to me. And so I don't want them to not have that bond that's deserved to them, if that makes sense. Because it's not their fault that their mothers hate me. It's not like they make an effort themselves. Bobby and Caitlin make an effort themselves to talk to get both the girls to be around each other. That's a burden on me and my mother, and it doesn't seem appropriate to me that they go without because these two women despise me so much. And, I've done a lot of growing in the last year, things have become a little bit clearer for me and able to work things out, I mean, I'm going to therapy every week, I'm taking medication daily, I have a car, I have this house, I technically have a job. I mean, I'm going to get the job back on campus, and once some of the other students graduate, I'm on the priority list for that. In fact, 3 students are graduating, so there's a possibility that myself, Zach, and Luke will all have jobs. So, it's just, I'm doing what needs to be done, and I don't feel that it's too late to get it taken care of, but they think it is, and that's just frustrating to me because they know old me, the not understanding what's going on and not really paying attention as much. Like now, where I'm not saying I'm not like this person that pays attention to everything, but I'm more attuned to the interactions that happen with the people around me, you know? So, I don't know. I'm still waiting for that paperwork to come back from Adams County to find out when my court date is. And it's weird because I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Child Services called me to want to update my medical information, and the person that identified herself, I mean, I didn't get to answer the phone because I was sending a text message at the time, and my phone doesn't like to let me answer a phone when the text message is going out, so it kind of frustrated me. But I don't think she's from Adams County. I think she's from the county that Caitlin's in now, so I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, do I have to go through that county now, or do I stick with Adams County? Because according to the public defender I had when I had to go out there before, he said everything has to go through Adams County. So I don't know. I mean, if you guys have an idea, go ahead and post a comment or thought about it. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Props to Steven. Yo. Thanks for dropping some comments. I don't know who Sean Fox is. I think it could be the dude Sean I know, but it may not be. I don't care. I don't sound like Kermit the Frog, because if I wanted to sound like Kermit the Frog, I think I could do it this week. Kermit the Frog here. Or something like that. I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Thanks to Amanda for sending some comments too. I'm thinking about sometime next week, perhaps doing a little Q&A thing where you guys can post questions in my comment section, and I'll answer them one night. Just go through the list, and if you have anything you ever wanted to ask me, that would be the time. I don't know. It just sounds like something fun and open to do. I am going to let my therapist know about this tomorrow. I didn't tell her about it yet because, it's just one of those things you just talk about in therapy, and perhaps she'll start watching these and put her own comments up. That'd be nice. So yeah. Tomorrow classes, I may or may not be going out and helping my mom get wood again. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to give her a call besides Junior and find that out. So, yeah. Anywho, hope you all have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.